Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I'm here with Casual Jacob, or Jacob Casual. So I guess I'm
It's
Doyle
me.
Danny. For reverse
And
recruitment,
this chapter name is Release Prisoner.
indeed, 10 chapter, release prisoner. And we get money. Money, 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 money,
Woo!
money. I do want to address something at the start. I normally try to record with my air conditioner off, but we're in the middle of a heat wave, and I've been
It's a little
recording
hot
with it off
outside.
for a while in the heat wave, and today it's just like too much. It's just way too hot in here. So if you can hear a little bit of AC in the background, I'm sorry about that. I still don't record like the Friday videos with the AC just because I don't want it in
Special.
that. But okay, do we want to do a Lincia Largo? We could do like a Lincia Largo, even though Largo is like definitely not a long term.
I can't remember. They're supporting like their the original unit, but they're supporting the replacements. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
supports are based on the original unit. And I believe
yeah.
the affinities are the original unit's affinities, because Joffrey does not have Earth affinity. And he's Oscar. Like, the Alencia Oscar is Earth, but I think Alencia is a
Yeah.
Heaven.
Yeah, Alencia's Heaven.
So, we could go Khalil Alencia.
Cause that
Because I'm definitely using Khalil, even though mages kind of suck. She's just got kind of busted stats.
I think that's worth it.
She actually doesn't get weighed down by, like, fucking anything. So, I can do that, definitely.
I'm very certain. Oh yeah, this is Soren. Yeah, so
Soren!
we're not even gonna have Soren.
And then, like, I guess I can do, like, Makalov X Stefan.
I don't even remember who some of these units are at this point.
Stefan has these
Woo!
ridiculousness stats.
Love him.
I believe he replaced Mist, and Makalov replaced
Rolf.
and he did not do very well.
No.
And on the previous map, I was like, I'm gonna feed and use Makalov. I'm gonna feed and use
How's that
Makalov
going?
because Cav, right? Like Cav good.
Yeah.
I've peeked ahead. That is no longer my strategy.
ID Swift.
Yeah, I've decided. So I'm gonna stealth the prison map. I'm pretty sure with a slight adjustment to my usual stealth strategy, I can stealth it pretty easily.
Okay.
And as a result of that, I'm not gonna give stat boosters out because I want to be able to like see where everyone is at before deciding. I am gonna make a forge because you can make like a forge per map, so there's no reason not to. And I think we just.
I don't remember what forges we have. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months since we last recorded. I mean,
Stuff's been a little busy.
When in doubt, Joffrey's a lance user.
Max Forge Lance or Max Forge Axe is usually a pretty safe choice.
And we can go. Let him grip Alencia's cock.
Interesting.
I mean, do you not like the Joffrey Alencia chip? I thought you were a fan.
I do. I do like Jeffrey and Alencia. I'm just a sucker for the Princess and Knight pairing. I know it's like... Yeah. I don't know. I like it.
So yeah, he gets to grip her cock. And he gets to help her break us out of prison.
Woo!
And I'm just gonna skip these cutscenes, and we get to see
Child.
our hire. Honestly, I feel like if this didn't work out naturally, which it did, I did the math, Soth does actually naturally replace Volk. I feel like
really
if it
funny.
didn't work out naturally, then... Or Soth can replace Volk, because there's 4 units that join in this chapter, basically. I think Soth doesn't exactly, because it was accounting for, like, Astrid, who technically joins next map, and Jill, who technically joins next map. Soth joins, like, before them. But I do think it was a good idea to swap them, and it doesn't change too much in the ordering.
Yeah,
He gets to keep Blossom.
Woo!
He has like
Except now he's
semi-functional like actual stats, but
Yeah, he's already level 10.
it starts with an energy drop too, which is kind of funny.
Okay, I guess it's time like all the other units we've gotten. I have to see what his stats look like now compared to Volks.
10
I
strength,
think-
17 speed are the big ones, because that's what you need for stealing.
He's -2 on strength compared to Volk.
That's unfortunate. There's a
He's
Volk
like
strat
4
that
more
I-
speed.
There's a Volk strat that I like doing. If you rig Volk's strength on next chapter with bonus experience, you can steal a Goose Slayer. He just needs 1 point of strength, so it's not that hard to rig. Which, like, I tend not to, like, super value rigging strategies. I recently released a video about Soren, and I got a couple of comments that were like, oh, well, just rig his defense to fix his bulk. And I was like, I don't really like that. But if someone is, like, 1 level from a specific benchmark they need, I do think that that's worth, like, mentioning is like, hey, he has this benchmark to steal the Goose Slayer, only needs 1 level up of rigged strength.
Hey, we can just use the energy drop and then rig a strength level.
Well, I also, like, don't think the Goose Slayer is super valuable. I like mentioning it because it is a cool, it's a cool strat that not a lot of people necessarily might know about. But at the end of the day, it is 2 times effective damage against a very rare enemy type.
Yeah, I just like getting it to whack birds in the boat route map. Yeah,
it is nice specifically for the crow map.
I basically just break it on that map in specific. It's like 15 uses. I steal it and then break it.
But Jacob, didn't you know? Wind magic is effective against flyers for 2 times. I don't even have a wind tome.
Wind magic,
2, yeah, 2 times
there
2 or 4 times 2 for Elwind.
Woo! 8 might tome.
It's so good, I swear, y'all. It's so good. Let's briefly look over the other units, right?
Okay, yeah, I like
replaces
Zihar.
Nephany, which is pretty cool for him. B rank
Oh,
swords.
so he's adept.
He can also use the Brave Sword we just got as well. It's a shame that he's like 14, 9, 7 compared to where is he? Because he's hiding in here. We did just get Stefan, who's just like level 3 instead of level 7, and just like better in every way other than defense.
He's
and
so
luck.
good.
His luck is so bad. But yeah, overall, I do think Zihar is a downgrade from Nephany, because, like, at least Nephany, like, I don't know, Nephany has the E-rank Lances problem, but at least she has a better weapon type.
She can throw javelins at least.
But this does mean that Nephany, actually, this might be an upgrade overall, because Nephany will replace Seahark and have, like, potentially better ranks and levels. Although maybe they, because he has B swords, so maybe they maintain the weapon ranks. I
guess they kept their ranks like that.
Here's the big one, though.
I see giant scale bird.
So this is Kieran. This is our Braum replacement.
Okay. This is still pretty sick.
So you get Jill a couple of chapters early. Meanwhile, Braum's gonna be trapped in the middle of the ocean. Now, we can still recruit him because Alincia flies.
That is true.
It's gonna be very funny when he shows up. And then, of course, this is why Makalov is not getting trained.
Yeah.
Because she still has Paragon, and now she starts at level 12.
Oh, because Tempest, so she gets to keep Paragon.
There is not going to be a single map where she doesn't have axe access. I'm telling you that right now ahead of time.
Yeah.
I don't care about not having the Night Ward. I'm immediately promoting her with bonus experience. Like, it's just happening.
No, you don't need super high speed. You don't need it that high. You can still get by.
Well, I mean, she already has 13 base speed, and, like, her growth is pretty good, too. And she has Paragon. So
especially
that's one of the other reasons of stealthing the prison.
You're not even going to losing that much speed from, like, axes and stuff, because I forgot how much Steel Axe weighs. I know it's 15 in GBA, but...
So the one thing is... I kind of want to maximize my bonus experience, so I think I'm going to skip the treasures. I might actually skip Zihar as well.
No!
I did a strategy. By the time this video is up, it'll be up on my channel. A tutorial for how to stealth this on hard mode. reliably get the max bonus experience. Technically, it's not max because you can get an extra 10 for each unit that escapes. And all I tutorialized was escaping in the minimum turns and recruiting everyone. And then, like, there's alterations that allow you to instead get treasures from the treasure room.
Makes sense. I mean, I know the treasures aren't amazing in this map. It's like statue frag.
So I believe short axe is right here. There's a scroll here, a skill scroll of some sort. And then these ones are like, it's a fucking like steel lance and something else. Like, these are the fucking FE8 early game treasures, basically. Where it's like, hey, we'll give you a steel weapon. How's that? The Colm opening all the chests, that is nothing. This has a statue frag in it. This is not attainable within minimum, like, max BXP turns, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make a slight adjustment because my strat involves rescuing Braum, and I can't really do that. But
oh, true.
That is why I'm deploying Joffrey for my secondary cav. And I think since I don't have Ike,
Ike has
to rescue, I can do the Titania job. I can actually have Largo I can actually rescue Largo and have Largo do silly things. So I'm gonna do preps real quick, and then we'll get to the action. Okay. So, I believe the adjustments I have in mind will work. I'm going to have Tanith rescue Soth, and Elincia rescue Largo.
Okay.
And we'll just end turn.
I saw Rally, and my first thought was, whoa, I forgot we had Rally skills. And then I go, no, wait, we don't have Rally skills.
Yeah, it's the auto-battler command. Rally is like, rally around the Lord. Honestly, I think they just wanted a fourth command. It couldn't fucking think of anything. That's my theory.
Makes sense.
So Joffrey go here, Elincia go here.
Okay.
Have you, I think you've seen me stealth, right? Because I stealth in 0%.
Yeah, I've also stealthed the... I'll usually stealth this map just because 700 bonus experience is so juicy and delicious.
Well, it's 1200 if you do it in 10 turns.
Ooh, I don't do it in 10 turns. I like collecting all the things, because my brain gets unhappy if I leave a treasure chest unopened.
I have, I've mentioned it, but I have a tutorial on the channel for how to do it in the maximum, or in the, with the maximum BXP, discounting the 10 you get for bonus escapes, because I do not think that 10 is, like, worthwhile enough to be notable, right?
Yeah. Plus, I have to open up and get the... I have to get the counter manual so I can, like, give it to Boyd or something. I don't know.
Well, so I included alterations where there's a version that does full recruitment. There's 2 versions that skip Nephany. And instead, they maintain the turns, but they either get the Master Seal from the boss or 2 treasure chests.
Okay.
Which, did I give myself... I forgot to give myself chest keys, so we can only get 1 treasure chest, but it's honestly fine. The biggest...
Probably the
biggest treasure chest is the short axe, yeah. The counter manual could allow for some funnies, but is not really actually a big deal.
What is it? Skill over 2% chance to reflect half damage?
Yeah, it's pretty cringe. Oh, I didn't even check my gold. I wanted to see if Soth would charge, because he's, like, replacing Volk.
I meant to ask that, actually, and I completely forgot to think about that.
Why can't I talk to Jill?
Oh, isn't Jeffrey Boyd?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to do some more adjustment.
Womp womp.
Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I forgot that Jill is Braum. I remembered that she was Braum because I normally rescue him, but I forgot Oscar Oscar talks to Kieran, not to Braum. It has to be Ike who talks to Braum, is the problem.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't, if I want to recruit everyone, which I do, I can't do it in min turns. I can make some adjustments and just not do min turns, which will be unfortunate, but I guess we'll be back. It does give more opportunities to get treasure, which is, true. I guess, kind of cool. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, with these adjustments, I can afford to field one more unit, so I chose Stefan. So what we're gonna do is have Alincia be the one. Unfortunately, Alincia has to be the one to rescue Soth.
Interesting.
Oh, oh wait, I just realized we might have another problem. Can I? Okay, I can direct after I talk. So no, we do not have the problem I thought.
I'm very certain you can, yeah. Because that was immediately what I thought of was you're going to have to tell Jill to run somewhere.
Yeah, because the problem is Braum is exactly one tile too high. He's in range of the Northern Guard. So you need to move him. You can either shove him or rescue him. Or talk to him and direct him.
Just tell him to run south or something.
But, so I think now what we can do... Actually, I might be able to... I might have to change something, actually. Because I no longer am doing... I have to make significant adjustments, and it's going to cost turns.
Yeah.
Which, I generally don't care about turns, but here... I'm specifically doing this for bonus experience, so I think these turns are, somewhat relevant. Especially because it's a pretty achievable benchmark. But I'll have Alincia rescue Soth. Go here. Order is gonna get on my nerves, I can tell you that much. We'll go here.
Chapter 10, right?
Yes, this is chapter 10. I believe it is 10 turns is the how you get the most bonus experience, and then it decays by, I think, 25 per turn.
12 turns for max bonus experience, minus 30 per extra turn. So 12 turns and you lose 30 out of 300.
But yeah, I still can't hit that 12 benchmark.
Yeah.
Because my initial strategy exactly got there. Let's make sure... Yeah, okay, we have all of you. Okay, so you go here. You go here. You go here. They are splitting up now. Theoretically, I thought about trying to do, an optimizing... including the maximum number of escapes, because you have a number of units with cav movement at this time. But ultimately I decided against it because it was annoying. Can't reach, okay. So I guess you will have to go back down. They are taking the same path. I thought I could potentially, slip around their patrol, but unfortunately...
Yeah.
I think the way that you do that in vanilla is a Mordecai Smite. It costs a Beast Stone. Or actually, I don't think he needs a Beast Stone to smite Marcia.
Not even checking the numbers, I'm very certain he might be able to. Mordecai is pretty large dude.
But you could potentially get a Mordecai Smite to get Marcia up into this area to have her escort people to escape more easily. But honestly, I just found it, kind of annoying to plan out for, 10 extra BXP per unit. 10 units escaping is 100 extra BXP. And it was just, I just didn't want to bother with it, TBH. I don't think units escaping on escape maps is, like, worth the hassle. I think it's more of, like, you do it if it's a free action, but you don't worry about it otherwise.
Because it's, since I already have the page up, and that one escape map, chapter 6 or whatever, it's like 10 bonus experience for everyone who leaves, but it's minus 20 for every extra turn. So spending an extra turn to let someone else escape, you're still losing 10 bonus experience out of that.
Assuming you're not below the turn cap. Because there's a cap.
Assuming you're above the 9 turns still, or assuming you're still like under the 9 turns.
So now, because unfortunately Alincia has to be the one to talk to Braum, we then have to wait like 2 very painful cycles.
Go here, please.
But yeah, I saw a Reddit post, after I made my tutorial, I saw a Reddit post where people are like, theory crafting how to get the absolute maximum, including having yellow units escape, and I was like, I guess it's an interesting, like, thought exercise, but it honestly just didn't feel worth the hassle to me.
It just sounds like...
Especially because they were like... I think someone, like, proposed a strategy that involved missing a turn's worth of experience to get yellow units to escape, and I was like, that's 30 that you miss out on, though. Like, does that extra turn buy you 3 more units? And the answer was no, as it turns out. Okay, yeah. I need to... Who has Largo on them?
Do the blue and yellow units give the same amount?
Yeah, blue, yellow, and even green, so you can rescue Sephirin and escape with him in your saddlebags.
Oh, that's incredibly funny. I never thought about that.
Yeah. That's how in Maniac mode, when I did this map in Maniac mode, that's how I got Braum out. I abandoned Nephany, because I decided that the Master Seal was more worthwhile, because I wanted to early promo Mist. Just as, like, a short-term project in my first Maniac playthrough. And, that was how I got Braum out with the stealth. Although nowadays, I just sort of leave Braum behind. Because, like, they don't have any items in their inventory. I was kind of doing it because I wanted to prove to myself that I could. Okay, you have 6 move, right?
Yes. Top right.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So this square and this square are both safe.
Those 2 diagonals should be safe. Although the enemies on the left don't trigger an alert, right?
They do not, which is why I'm heading for that throne room. So now the problem that we've run into is, I believe, based on how these work, you get stuck in for another cycle, but I might be gas lamping.
Yeah.
I think there's, like, some weirdness here. It might have been, like, that Oscar gets stuck, but Titania doesn't. Nope, I get stuck, yeah. So, unfortunately, gotta go back down. And there's, like, a whole other cycle now. So I'm not making the 12th turn. Unfortunate.
But the squad's gonna be over on the left.
Yeah, it does mean at least we can get the treasures. Well, I mean, I probably can't get this treasure. But, so this archer drops a chest key. And then I can open the 2 most valuable chests using that. And Soth can open another one if need be. Although I think maybe I'll have him recruit Zehark. The thing about these units is if you're not planning on using them, they're not worth recruiting. And, like, a Swordmaster's not good in Path of Radiance. So,
no.
I think what we do is we trade the hand axe onto Largo, drop him here, Kanto.
Oh, can you see your amount of gold in, like, a status screen or something in this game? Because I know in GBA, you can view your golds.
Let me check. After enemy phase. So in, like, 12 years, approximately.
Here they come.
I bet you forgot I had animations on.
Oh, I remember. I was excited.
At time of recording, you are about to start a Maniac mode playthrough.
Yup.
Are you putting animations on?
I might turn one every now and then, just because I kind of like some of the animations, but There's gonna be so much enemy phase.
Yeah. This is your first Maniac mode playthrough, right?
Yep. Let's go!
Colossus.
He even spins when he throws the hand axe. It's so peak.
It's awesome.
Makes
zero difference, but it is awesome.
That's right. Colossus adds like 4 strength.
It's very
I was thinking
bad.
of something.
It's very bad.
I've seen a playthrough of it, and I know 2 or 3 friends that have played it. And when I told all of them that I was playing it, they all asked the same question. Why? Because someone has to do it. Not really.
I mean, I don't find it enjoyable. The thing is, like, I've probably played Maniac mode more than most people have. Okay, so the problem now is we do have to escape. I think what we do is we have you... Okay,
Can we
here's what we do.
attack?
We're gonna hammer, and then we're gonna rescue him out.
Hammer!
If we can get a crit, we can rescue him into the chest
That'd be
room.
awesome.
We got Colossus, but I don't think that...
No.
Oh, that was Colossus crit!
Oh, wait, crit too.
Okay, so now we can actually rescue into the chest room, which is huge.
That's hype.
That's what I was hoping for. So we get the Master Seal, send a convoy.
So now we can open up boxes.
Do this.
Hide.
And then, unfortunately, Alencia has to wait an additional cycle. That is
Still waiting.
that is the unfortunate part about going into the jail cell. My initial strategies for escapes before I realized Titania could just rescue Volk to the left was everyone hiding in the jail cell for those 2 cycles. And at the time, and I thought that it was not possible to get the turns ones, and then I realized it was, and I was like, that's awesome that I, like, figured that out. Anyway, we're gonna... chest key here.
Counter scroll!
Just because I don't know if it got, like, changed, right? Is the...
Oh, true.
Just in case, because I didn't have his range turned on. Yeah, okay. So that's fine.
Sit here and wait leisurely.
Yeah,
we're playing the long
moving at a
game.
leisurely pace.
Remember, Alencia, this is a stealth mission.
Is that a Metal Gear reference of some
Yeah,
sort?
a friend got me to play Metal Gear Solid 3 for the first time about a week or so ago.
I thought that might be the case, because it's someone who I know as well.
They're very excited for me to play it.
Yeah. I didn't know that this person had gotten you to do Metal Gear. But, like, when you made that, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's a Metal Gear line, and I wonder if it's because of insert person's name here. I'm assuming you're avoiding the name for a reason, so I'm respecting that.
Yeah, just...
So now... We could... So, we're missing...
We
a
gotta
couple
get
of turns
traveling in the
worth.
Steel Lands.
I don't care about Javelin
Goodbye.
Steel Lands. You can buy them.
Goodbye.
So you go up, you go left, you go right.
I guess from the way that soldier is... Well, you have to talk to Nephne. Oh, never mind. It's going to be real
You
awkward.
don't have to talk to her. But then, like, this is why the cycle gets weird.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
because
then
we
this
exactly can't get out.
So it costs, like, 8 billion turns. At which point, it might actually just be worth it to get all the chests. Because the way that these cycles overlap, I believe if you send Ike into that prison cell, which is functionally what we did, I think the earliest you can leave is, like, turn 20-something, like 25. I know the earliest that I've been able to get all the side objectives is turn 32, I think. 32 sticks out in my mind as a meaningful turn for some reason. And I think that's getting every chest and having Ike escape.
Yeah, it comes down to these soldiers' routes not syncing up perfectly. They're not moving the same amount of tiles every single turn. So
But
you kind of have to catch them whenever they're synced up properly to move upwards.
well, and that's why having Titania rescue Volk from that door and run the other way lets you sort of jump the cycles.
Yeah, it lets you get a little bit of head start.
And keeping Ike outside of the prison cell. Like, normally I just send Ike up the way that I sent Oscar and Tanith. Like, in one of the saddlebags of whatever cabs I'm sending up that way.
Oh, because you can just talk to,
I don't even talk to Braum, I just rescue him. You don't need to talk... You do
Oh,
not
that's
need
right.
to
You
turn
don't
the
need to talk
units
to them.
yellow in order to recruit them.
You just have to open their
In
cell.
hard mode and below, you just have to open the cell. And on Maniac mode, you just need to have them escape. Which either...
I guess we could
Ooh.
open the cell and then dip.
I could open the cell... Wait, what? Movement is 9, right? You
Yeah.
count to see... Yeah, 9. So from here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess I can get Z-Hark for free. What are we at in terms of, like, the turns minus the experience?
Let's see.
Because I know 12, and then we're decaying by 30 per turn. So how much experience would we have escaping on turn 21?
So assuming we've costed, that'd be 9 turns.
Yeah, so we lose 30 times 9 is 270 from the initial 800.
We're getting 30 bonus experience.
4 turns.
Yeah. Actually, funnily enough, if you wait one more turn, it's just 0.
Yeah, I think at this point,
You
we just
open
go
the
for
boxes.
0 and we get the... I think the statue frags... I think the statue frags money plus, like, Steel Lance and Javelin are functionally worthless in many ways, but, like, in other ways, it's a Steel Lance and a Javelin.
There
So why the
have been
heck not?
plenty of times, because of how the javelins and hand axes don't overlap with their shops, like they kind of bounce back and forth on what they sell. I have definitely had moments where I've needed one or the other. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be nice to have a javelin.
I actually have a very funny story about that.
Oh.
And them not overlapping. So it's every other. It alternates between hand axes and javelins being available.
Yeah.
I did an Iron Man, co-op Iron Man with Stigurna.
I remember that.
All of her maps were the ones where hand axes were available. And she never fucking bought them. And one of our rules was we could not communicate with each other than sending each other save states. And I think I kept saying on recording, did Stigurna buy hand axes? No, the fuck she did not. Oh my god. All of our units are axe units. Why do we not have it? And I ended up forging hand axes every single time. And
just so you'd have some.
I would name them, please buy hand axes. And she just had no idea. She still didn't pick up on it. And I was just like, girl!
Please, this is one of the games you really want hand axes in alongside FE7.
Like, and FE8.
You want so many hand axes in this game.
I guess actually FE8's not a huge hand axe game because, like, Garcia, Garrick, and Ross are the big hand axe units. And, like, I think Garrick is pretty good. I think he's overrated, but I think he's pretty good. And then, like, Ross and Garcia, I also think are fine.
I think some of what makes, what's it called? FE7 more of a hand axe thing is you give them to your paladins.
Yeah, like Marcus and Lowen and whatever Christmas cav you invest in Lin mode. And even, like, Harkin and Hawkeye are, like, some of the stronger infantry. And, like, heck, promoted Oswin.
Yeah, promoted Oswin's like, pretty awesome.
Not only can your paladins do it, but, like, almost all the strong infantry, like Raven gets hand axes. So yeah, it's like, it is the hand axe game of all time.
Slowly waiting. Whoa! Can't wait to see what kind of shove strats we're gonna do with that.
Well, so we didn't look over the Goose replacements. Or rather, we looked over them off camera. Gifka does not have Smite. Well, actually, Naysala is the Mordecai replacement, but we don't have a Smite bot right now. So limited strats, it might just be gold. Like TBH, it might just be gold.
Oh, it's just gold in most of my playthroughs too. I almost never end up using the statue frag.
Okay, so you're going to make things a
I'm
little
sure
bit awkward.
You're like super knowledgeable about Path of Radiance numbers. You can know, oh, if I statue frag this person, they can shove or smite this mounted unit or whatever.
Hi, I'm knowledgeable about Path of Radiance numbers. 2 statue frags on either Mordecai or Muaram allows them to smite promoted Jill. Is the big,
oh, that's awesome.
It's the big benchmark. So you get 2 statue frags, and like realistically, they go to Mordecai because you get both statue frags prior to getting the smite scroll. But it is worth noting that, like, for example, for a draft context or an Iron Man context, it is worth noting that the equivalent amount is necessary for both Tigers. So if you run into a situation where you know, Mordecai has died, but you didn't spend the statue frags on him yet, then giving them to Muaram is still potentially worthwhile. Also potentially worthwhile is clicking that like and subscribe button, not only here, but on Casual Jacob's channel. Casual Jacob's channel. I can't talk. Tune in next time for Blood Run Dread, a map that a lot of people say is one of the best maps in the series. I have thoughts about that. We'll see. Bye.